We going to South Africa, bruh. Yeah. Next location is South Africa. We doing I might do 4 cities in South Africa. I might do I'm thinking Cape Town, Johannesburg, Durban, and possibly Pretoria. Possibly Pretoria. Not 100% sure yet though. Comments. It's up in the making. Let's do something right quick. Hold on, guys. Nephew got the notifications on YouTube. Yeah, appreciate that. What's good, Jay? Salam alaikum. Walaikum salam. Thank you, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I really do, man. Seriously, I'm a very humble person, and I love when people support me, man, and show love to me. You know, show love to my channel. Like I still to this day I can't like I'm still when people come up to me when I'm in different countries and tell me they're here because of me, that it's still like it's been going on for about 2 years now, 3 years I would say, but it still feels like something new to me. So I love it. Oh man, you downloaded Kick because of me? I appreciate that. Damn, that's love. I truly appreciate that. Seriously. That's love right there. Well, we're gonna do some stuff on here, so I thank you. We got some things that's gonna happen here. Let's see. I'm making sure that this live looks good or decent at least. So how am I looking? Am I looking pretty? Is every not pretty, but am I looking pretty decent? Like, can you hear sound and everything like that? Man, I don't know what this is right here, man. We won't delete this. Oh yeah, that jollof rice was. Oh man, that jollof rice was off the chain. That jollof rice was off the chain. For real. Oh my God, that was the best. See, the thing is this, right? Anybody who's watching, because we multi-streaming, um, you know, jollof rice is known in Kenya. I mean, in Nigeria. Like when I heard jollof rice the first time and I seen it and tried it, I thought it was a Nigeria thing. Like I literally thought it was birthed in Nigeria. It was a Nigeria thing. So you know, I'm having jollof rice and I feel like, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is Nigeria. Then I went to Ghana and they had jollof rice also. So now I'm thinking it's just a Ghana Nigeria thing. So when I went to Senegal, not only Ghana Nigeria, they got jollof rice, and I believe in Liberia, right? Y'all hit the likes, hit the likes, hit the likes. That's crazy. We got same amount of people. Okay, we got 20 people on TikTok, 20. So when I went to Senegal, they got jollof rice also. But then I found out that Senegal is the birth of jollof rice. That's where it started. It started in in Senegal, and I never knew that. So what's up, Jamaica Tours? Shout out to you, brother. So I never knew that it came from there, right? Now, the first time I had jollof rice in Senegal was at Pink Lake. Pink Lake is like a lake in Senegal that is pink, obviously, but it's not pink year round. So the reason why it's pink is because of the salt. Right? It's pink because of the salt. So the salt turned the lake pink and it floats like no matter what, you can never drown because you're always gonna float because of the salt. So even if you don't know how to swim, Lac Rose, yeah, Lac Rose. Lac Rose is French. Even if you don't know how to swim, you're never gonna drown. You understand? You're never gonna drown even if you don't know how to swim. Let me see if I'm on YouTube right quick. Hold on 1 second, guys. So, okay, let me finish this before I do this. So, you're never going to drown because of the salt. The lake turned pink and you always float. So, I went there and I had Lac Rose. Yep. I had jollof rice. Now, that place where I had jollof rice, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I was not really impressed. I ate it, I liked it, but I wasn't really impressed. So I didn't think anything of it. But you can't have jollof rice from one location and think you know how jollof rice tastes. So you can't have jollof rice, for example, in wherever you're at. Wherever you're at. Let's say you go to Nigeria and you have jollof rice in one place, and now you think this is how it tastes all the time. Nah, it depends on the cook and the location in the restaurant. So when I had jollof rice in Senegal the first time and Lac Rose, Pink Lake, I was not impressed. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I was not impressed. I was like, okay, this is all right, but it ain't nothing big. But when I had it at a friend's place, oh man, I must say, I must say that now he didn't try to stop me from filming. He hit my camera, and when he hit my camera, that's when he hit my camera and kind of shoved me. So basically, if you don't try to stop a fight by starting a fight. That makes no sense. That you don't do that. You don't start a fight by you're trying to stop a fight, but then you're starting a fight. But he hit my camera, and that's why I shoved him. But anyway, so I went back. I went to have jollof rice with some friends, and that shit was the bomb. When I say it was the bomb, it was the bomb. Like for real, that was the best, one of the best jollof rice I had. Now, y'all want to talk about damn, 52 people in the chat. That's crazy. That's nice. Like that. Now, y'all want to talk about Nigeria, right? So you want to tell me which jollof rice? You want me to tell you which jollof rice is better, Nigeria or Senegal? And I'm going to give you guys a straight up answer. Now, you know that I have friends in both countries, right? I have friends in Nigeria and I have friends in Senegal. Both countries, right? And I got to keep it real. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm going to keep it 100. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. And I'm going to tell you which one is better. My opinion. You ready? You ready? Are y'all ready? Thank you. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the heart me. Okay. The best one. All right. Okay. Let me just say this. We're talking about jollof rice, guys. Whoever's joining, we're talking about jollof rice in Senegal and jollof rice in Nigeria. All right. Before we get to which one is the best, this is what I'm gonna say. Right. I can eat spicy food, but I can't eat super spicy food. Like I can't eat that extra. I could like hot sauce. Yeah, I can put some hot sauce on food and eat it up. Regular hot sauce, that ain't no problem. But like that spicy, I can't eat spicy food. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, Nigeria got some spicy ass jollof rice. And because the jollof rice is so spicy and I'm not used to it, like in Nigeria, they don't eat it unless it's spicy. It's like everything is spicy. They eat everything spicy. So like me, but not me being a person who's not used to spicy food, it's crazy because I live in Miami, originally from Miami, right? And somebody was like, "Yo, you live in Miami? Why you should be used to spicy food? Miamians don't cook spicy food like that. What y'all talking about? Jamaicans got spicy food, but that's only jerk chicken. Curry chicken is not spicy. Curry goat is not spicy. The fish is not spicy. You know what I'm saying? So because Nigeria's jollof rice is so spicy that I gotta go with Senegal. Because by it being so spicy, I just can't enjoy it. I can't really enjoy it. Like it's like I'm eating it, but at the same time, I'm like, and for them it's different. So for them, they might like it better, and Nigerians might like their jollof rice better than Senegal, just because the Senegal's jollof rice is not as spicy as Nigerian. So they might get to Senegal and be like, oh, this don't taste good because they're into spice. They're just into spices. Now, another thing I notice is that wherever you're from and you were birthed and you've been eating something since you was young, you have the taste bud for it. So like let's say I was born in Nigeria, right? And I've been eating Nigeria jollof rice since I was 5 years old, 4 years old. And being damn there, let's say you reach 4 years old and you turn 31 and you leave Nigeria and go to another country. Your food, your dish is going to be better than anyone else's. Your jollof rice or whatever dish that you're used to eating is going to be better than any other countries because your taste bud is set for that type of flavor, that type of food. Obviously, there's some people in Nigeria that's going to make it better, but you're going to still have that same tech flavor. So when you go anywhere else, it's not going to taste good. That's why when a Nigerian eats jollof rice from Ghana, they say the one in Nigeria say, "Oh, the Nigeria is better." And when a person from Ghana eats jollof rice from Nigeria, he says his is better. They're never going to have a right answer because it's whatever your taste bud is used to. You understand what I'm saying? If your taste bud is used to jollof rice from your country and you've been eating it since you was 4 years old, that's the jollof rice you're gonna like. The only person who could really give you a good answer, which is the best, is someone who's not from neither one of those places. It's not from Nigeria, and a person who's not from Nigeria, and a person who's not from Senegal. Like a person who's not from neither, and he tries it, he's the one that's gonna really tell you which one is better. Not a Nigerian and not a Senegalese, because Senegalese is used to their jollof rice, Nigerian is used to theirs, Canadians is used to theirs. Only an outsider. I mean, am I wrong? Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. I'm in Miami too. I'm implant from New York. That's funny. I like how you said that. That's funny. You say yeah, implant from New York. That's funny as hell. Let me know if I'm wrong in the chat. Chat, let me know if I'm wrong. Anybody in the chat, let me know if I'm wrong. Like, think about it. Even if you don't believe that is like that, just think about it. If your taste bud is set for something, if you've been eating your grandma's or your grandma food since you was a baby, and then you've been eating that country food since you was a child, and then you go to another country and try that same dish, your taste buds is set for your country. So it's gonna be like, yo, this ain't the same thing. When I used to go to Dominican Republic, right? I used to go to Dominican Republic. My first travels, I've been a lot of places, guys, right? I've been a lot of places, right? My first travels was Dominican Republic. And most people, excuse me. That's why my accent, sometimes when I'm like on a roll, my accent is more like DR, because that's really the first place I actually started traveling to. Right, that's all I know. DR like the back of my hand. I've been everywhere in DR. You know, like I've been to cities that most people haven't been to in DR. I've been to places that Dominicans that live in DR haven't been to. You know what I mean? Like they never been there themselves and they live there. So I've been everywhere in DR. You know, I think it's probably like small, really small, tiny towns I even been to. You know, I've been to Barahona, I've been to Pedernales, I've been to a little town that has lizards. I've been to Polo. It's called Polo Magnetico. The reason why they call it Polo Magnetico is because when it's a hill, you're driving up the hill. No, my bad. Hold on, it's the opposite. No, hold on. Yeah, it's a hill. You're driving up the hill, right? No, you're driving down the hill, but your car is trying to go up the hill. It's like the magnetic is pulling your car the opposite direction. That's why they call it Polo Magnetico. But anyway, so when I was in DR and I used to stay in resorts, I would stay in resorts when I go to Punta Cana. When I used to go to Punta Cana, I used to stay in resorts. Because most people, when you go to Punta Cana, it's better to stay in a resort, right? And in the resorts, they would have some native Dominicans, right? Native Dominicans that live there. And the resorts, they serve buffet style food, right? They serve like, hold on, let me see something. I'm trying to see something. They serve buffet style food, right? And the whole time that they serving buffet style food, they got Italian food. They got like all different type of nationality foods, right? American, Italian. And you know what the Dominicans used to eat? I used to be in there eating Italian, eating this. All the Dominicans that was there would eat only Dominican food. They would eat mango, salami. They would eat arroz con like rice and frijoles, not frijoles, but guandules, rice. They would eat only the Dominican food, and then they didn't even want to eat like the Italian food and all the American food because, and when they had it, it was not the same. They rather have their own food. It's just whatever your taste. The point I'm trying to make is whatever your taste bud is used to. It's whatever your taste bud is used to. If your taste bud is used to that, then that's what you're gonna like the most, you know. Because if a Dominican comes to the United States, they're gonna always want to eat their food. I know a Dominican chick um that live here in the United States, right? And I used to talk to her, and every time I used to go out, she only wanted to eat Dominican food, like or something similar to Dominican, whether it's Cuban or you take her to like damn there like a place, and she would travel back and forth to DR. You take her to like one of those hibachi grills and all that, and nice fancy hibachi grill, and she was more interested in going and eating Dominican food or some type of Spanish food. And I'm like, damn, I just, I'm trying to impress this girl, but it didn't matter. Let me see something right quick. Okay. So yeah, it did not matter, man. It didn't matter like at all. So yeah, it did not matter. Hold on, I'm tired. Like it didn't matter at all. At all. Oh man, it didn't matter at all. Too much sound. Yeah, but anyway, guys, let's talk about South Africa. Left out. That's a crazy scene to pause on. What? It didn't matter at all. What I said? She didn't like. I don't know what I said. I wasn't even paying attention. Where do you feel more welcome? Salvador, Brazil, or Cape Verde? Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, that's not a flick, man. That ain't a flick. I'm watching. I'm glad you said that. Hold on. I'm watching BMF. That ain't a flick, guys. Look, it's a sex scene on BMF. Oh, I might can't play that on TikTok. Sorry. Here, I go back. See, it's BMF, man. I'm not watching porn. I'm not watching porn, guys. I'm glad somebody said that. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Somebody might clip this and say, "Look, man, he checked on here watching porn. He's not even paying attention." I'm not watching porn, man. It's an echo. Damn, you just not telling me it's an echo? All this, I've been live at least. How long I've been live? I've been live like at least 20 minutes now. Y'all just telling me it's an echo? Oh, not anymore. Okay, that's because I had opened up my screen. Thank you. Thank you. Did you enjoy? I enjoyed the jollof rice, man. It was off the chain. I'm telling you, that was the best jollof rice I've ever had. Like, no cap. That was the best jollof rice I've ever had. Like, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I'm gonna be 100. I wanted to take some to go, but you know, I didn't want to come off like that. Like, but I really wanted some of that jollof rice to go. Like, I was gonna say, yo, bro, can I take some to go? But I didn't want to come out like, you know, I'm in another country. I'm in Senegal, and you trying to get a to go plate? Come on, bro. This ain't a restaurant. But I was trying to get it to go. No cap. I ain't capping to you. I was trying to get that jollof rice to go. But I didn't do it. I said, nah, check, don't do it. And then later on, I went to like 3 hours later, I went to the beach and had some prawns. But yeah, I would say that was the best jollof rice I had, man. Like, no cap. I ain't playing. Senegal got some good jollof rice. It's the birthplace. That's where it started. They call it jollof because of the place called Jollof. So Jabu Jing is what they call it. The jollof rice didn't have meat. The one I ate, Neo to God. So you could eat it, bro. It had fish and crab. It had fish and crab. You know, jollof rice is rice. And the meat part, it could be different meats. It's all about the rice and the sauce. The rest is whatever you want to add. But it didn't have meat, bro. It actually had fish. It had fish and crabs. Like, honestly, Reese, what's up? I slowed down with meat myself. Like, I only eat, I try to eat chicken, fish. I don't really try to eat too much red meat. I mean, every now and then I might slip up and still have it, but I try my best not to have it. You understand? So I try my best not to have, but I might slip up. I might slip up and have it. I made a big accomplishment. I made a big accomplishment, and you guys might not believe me. But my accomplishment is I went 50 days with no liquor. I went 50 days with no liquor. I didn't drink. I mean, I'm drinking right now, but this is red wine. And red wine, you guys know, it's an antioxidant. And I relapsed. I relapsed in Senegal. How it all started was I had to get a root canal, right? You know, when you get the root canal, you can't drink. So I went like 8 days without drinking. Hold on, let me put this on the charger. I went like 8 days without drinking. Then from there, I was like, you know what, man? After it healed and I could actually and I was done with my pain pills because I couldn't drink with the pain pills. After it all healed and I was done with the pain pills, I said, you know what, man? Won't you just stop drinking, man? Like, don't, just keep going. I'm not saying I quit drinking, but I just said, you know what, check, just keep going, bro. I got the notification. Thank you, Sister Camellia, for getting a notification. That's what's up. Are you still going to Angola? Yes, I am. Yes, I am going to Angola still. That's still in the making. I think I'm gonna hit up, since I'm going to Angola, I think I might hit up Guinea-Bissau Then there's another place called Sao Tome. I'm gonna hit that up. So those are the places I'm gonna hit up. But yeah, man, I went. The boy went 50 days, no liquor, no wine, no liquor, no nothing. 50 days straight, and that was like the longest I went with not liquor. I don't drink a lot. Uh, Contrary to what you guys see online, I really don't drink a lot though. I only drink when I go out. Like I don't drink like us fellas. We'll watch a football game on Sunday. They football's on Thursday, Sunday, and Monday. So we'll watch a football game and we'll be drinking a beer or something while you watch football. I never been into that. I never been the type that watch sports and drink. The only time I would drink is if I'm actually going out somewhere. If I'm going to like a club, a lounge, somewhere that they serve liquor, like not no restaurant, not only when it's usually club or lounge, like bars. Obviously, why would you go to a bar if you're not gonna drink? So I never been big into drinking like that anyway, but I always drank, right? And I went 50 days no drinking, man. I did it 50 days straight, and it did make me feel more. I felt more alert and felt more energized. Yeah. So that's why I'm drinking red wine. So I'm saying, you know what? Times when I feel like drinking, I'm just gonna drink red wine. I'm not gonna, and then I'm not gonna give up drinking, but I'm just gonna slow down because you gotta, that's drinking is not really good for you, man. So you feel me? Damn, my boy David went 3 years without drinking liquor. That's what's up, man. Congratulations, bro. Congrats. I can't. Damn, congrats. I think if you don't drink in a long time, it becomes it becomes normal, and you feel like you don't need it. Because when I went 50 days, I honestly felt like I didn't need it. What made me break the cycle was when I went to obviously Senegal, and when did I? What was my first drink? My first drink was in. I went to some club, and someone bought me a drink, and that was my first time breaking the liquor. 50 days straight, man. Yeah, right now what I'm doing, I'm just doing it moderations. I'm not doing it a lot no more. I'm not drinking, like before. Yeah, I would just drink. I'm not doing that no more, man. I'm taking it easy now. But I never been an alcoholic. I never been big into drinking. And even when I drink, guys, I don't drink to get drunk. Like I can't remember last time I've been drunk. I always would drink just to get a little buzz, that little buzz feel, and you feel good. And that's it. Do you pay? No, I don't do pay for play. Neo to God, I ain't gonna. I'm gonna be real with you. I grew up in Miami, and I grew up like the type of people I grew up from. We were like trying to get money, like not spend money. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, I don't go to these countries and pay for play. Like honestly, I don't see why people do it. No, I do see why people do it. I'm gonna say this right. I'm talking online and everything. They gonna click this shit. So some people do it because they're in a relationship, and it's better for them to pay because when they pay, they don't have to worry about that girl calling their phone while they with their girlfriend or with their wife. They don't have to worry about anything when they pay. If they're in a relationship or married, you pay, you ain't gonna get caught unless you really slip. Unless you get a hotel, you leave your receipt. But those are reasons why some people pay. Because of that. And I ain't knocking them. That's on them. There's a second reason why people pay is because someone might be older and he likes younger. Meaning when I say younger, I don't mean like underage. I'm saying somebody could be 50 years old and he like women that are 20, 25, 26, 28. I just don't think a real woman that's 25 is gonna want to date a 50-year-old man. I just don't, I do know uh, uh, numbers, age got nothing to do with it, but 50 and 25, come on, man. 25-year-old difference, So they pay because of that reason. Those are the reasons, right? But when you're traveling to, oh, also some people pay because they don't have time. Like a man could be traveling to Colombia and he's a weekend warrior. Weekend warrior is considered someone who travels and spends a lot of money just for the weekend because he's only there for 3 days, so he can spend a lot, opposed to somebody like me that could be in that country for 3 weeks. So I have to budget my money. But he might seem like he's spending a lot because he's only there 3 days. But after your 3 days, you're going back to work trying to save your money again when I'm still out here spending. So those guys who are only there for 2-3 days, they just ain't got time to try to talk to a girl and court her and do this and do that. And then at the end of the night, he just gets a hug. So then he'll pay. You know, those are the type of guys that pay. But me, nah, man. I got time. I never really been into that shit, be honest with you. So I hope I answered your question. If I was into it, I'll tell you. I'm like, yo, bro. I'm telling you, I don't have a problem with people who do it at all. But if you want to be real, when I started doing content, and I noticed content was going towards the pay for play type shit, P4P. When I noticed content was mostly that with the traveling sector, that's when I told myself, check, you need to try to do something different. And I was interviewing girls and talking to girls that work at malls, that vendors, that they actually have a job. I was trying to bring a different perspective of content. And I think that's what made my videos kind of like skyrocket with Brazil and Colombia, was because I was actually interviewing and talking to working women, not working women like that. I mean, real working, like women that got a real job. That's what I mean. I don't mean that type of working. Women that got real jobs. So, yeah. So but I hope that answered your question. Yeah, I know. 50 Cent canceled that shit after Big Meech did that shit with Rick Ross. Crazy. I think the father is wrong, but then I don't blame the son, because even if my father did something wrong, and I'm in the reason why I'm on the show is because he's my dad and he's a legend. I would have had to take side with my dad. I'm not gonna like, nah. I would have did the same thing as Big Meech. I would have had to take side with my dad. Forget that. What you mean, Shady? You said I dead thought you did. Did what? Yeah, I am. I am. I am. But I can't say that word, my G. Shady said, I think you're something on YouTube because I've searched your videos and I follow you. Yeah, I am. And I think the reason why I am because I was being too boisterous and I was stating the things that are going on. First of all, you're not supposed to say that word. And I said that word probably like 4 times on one video, right? That word you're not supposed to say. And I said it 4 times on one video. 4 times I said that word, right? Second, sometimes when I get Airbnbs and hotels, I would log on to YouTube, and sometimes people accidentally leave their profile on. They forget to log off their profile. Nothing wrong if you forget to log off your profile on YouTube, in a hotel or Airbnb, nothing wrong. But I would test my channel out, and what I would do is I would type a country that I've been to on YouTube and see where my video is at on a person who's not subscribed to me and a person who doesn't watch me, just to see where it places on the home screen. Like, I would search, put a country I've been to, especially if it's a new video, and I say, damn, this person don't watch me, and I'm like number 9, the 9th thumbnail. And I did that 3 times. I did that more than 3 times, but there was 3 times I did that recently, and my thumbnail was not showing. Like, you would see the video, but you wouldn't see my thumbnail. And YouTube would just pick a random thumbnail. So I was talking about that. I was talking about a lot of things. And I think they was like, you know what? Okay, so you want to out us? All right. You think it's bad now? You still getting 100, you still getting 80, 90, 100K views. You should be happy with that. All right, so we're gonna teach you something. We're gonna teach you something. And you know how I know that they're doing that to my channel? I'm gonna tell you what sealed the deal for me was when I did the video with IShowSpeed in Senegal. I I can get views myself without any celebrity, without any big time content creator, without collabing by myself. I can get views. So I know if I do a video with IShowSpeed, it's gonna be hundred thousands of views. And that video only got 56,000 views till it right now. And that video is like what 1 week old now. I think it's maybe more than that. It's like 7 days. I think that video is like 8 days ago, and they only got like eight, maybe even more than that. It's either between 8 and 10 days. And within 8 and 10 days, that video only has 56,000 views. And obviously, people watching, y'all might think 56,000 views is good. People watching, obviously, it's not bad. But for somebody of my caliber and somebody who has damn near 600,000 subscribers, 50K is not good. In 10 days, that's not good, especially with IShowSpeed. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. I thought that video was going to take off, right? And when I saw that, I said, yeah, they got me there. That's for me, that sealed the deal. That sealed the deal when I saw that. Because this man is breaking the internet and everything on. Once you type it, once you go on anything to do with travel, anything with Africa, he pops up. And you mean to tell me I did a video with them, like recording him, and that shit didn't do didn't do big numbers? Nah, they got me. But it's okay. I'm just gonna keep grinding it out. That's all I can do. Salute Port City Investments. What's up, B-Ball? I see you in the building. Do you do YouTube for your full-time income? Yeah, I pretty much do it for full-time, but I mean, I do other jobs also. But if I would say YouTube would be the majority. I would say in 100% scale, like a scale of 1 to 100, YouTube would be 70%. Literally 70%. I do get a little bit something on Instagram. Not that much. Instagram don't pay shit, really. And I do get a little something on TikTok. Not that much either, because TikTok don't pay shit. And then I have a little side hustle that I do. Because I have a home and I rent out, stuff like that. So that gives me a little extra money. But 70% is YouTube. Yeah. I've been to Cuba. Somebody asked would I travel to Cuba, bro. I've been to Cuba 3 times, bro. Like literally, maybe 4. Let me see. The first time I went to Cuba was like 2000, I think 17 or 18. First time I went to Cuba was like 2017. Then I went again. I went with my friend, and then I went again by myself. Yeah, then I went again by myself. I've been to Cuba 4 times. You got to watch my videos. Watch my videos. Type in Check and Effect Cuba. Type in Check and Effect Cuba, and you'll see my Cuba videos. And what's crazy is for you to ask me about Cuba, and my Cuba videos got big numbers. I have like 2 or 3 Cuba videos with 1 million views. Yeah. So it's crazy you ask that. Let me see. If I could what we want to see. We want to see the fight. What we want to see? The jollof rice. D Ryder Lester kept asking that question. Gang on me from the question I asked. Okay. Any more questions, guys? I'm only gonna be on here for an hour, and we have 40 minutes. So we got 20 more minutes. I'm I don't know if you guys know, but I'm doing some stuff with Kick also, and they want me to go They want me to go live at least an hour. So we're doing that. That's what I'm working on. But I will be doing, I don't like to sit down and talk. I like to be in the streets, I like to be out and about, 10 toes down, moving around. Um, so we're gonna be doing a lot of live streams. So y'all boys, whoever, I got a good amount of people following me. Y'all subscribe, follow, because we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff. Um, we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff. I'm gonna have a camera person also because I feel like when I'm traveling, I'm doing content. I think I feel more comfortable and I can move around a little easier when someone else is holding the camera. When I'm holding the camera, it's kind of like it's kind of like it becomes a problem. But when someone else is holding the camera, I feel so much better. But Brazil or Cape Verde, that's tough. That's a real tough one. Someone's asking me Brazil or Cape Verde. That's a real tough one. Hmm. That's a very tough one. What do you what? Okay, when you say Brazil or Cape Verde, tell me, what do you mean? Do you mean as far as infrastructure, as far as food, as far as cost of living, as far as beaches, as far as women? Like, tell me what you mean, and I can answer. Oh, just the vibe alone. Okay, all right. That's a tough one. If it's just the vibe alone, I had a better vibe in Cape Verde. If it's just the vibe, I had a better vibe in Cape Verde. Cape Verdeans are black. You know what I'm saying? They're black, but they speak Portuguese. And Brazilians, there's a lot of black Brazilians also, especially in Salvador. Salvador, I had a vibe too because they're black. You know what I mean? And they represent being black. You know what I'm saying? They tell you they're black. They represent. Uh, like you got some countries where people might be one shade lighter than me and say they're not black. So, and um, when I say like, so Cape Verde, I had a good vibe because everybody was just like, hey. So I would say Cape Verde as far as the vibe. Um, as far as having fun, the vibe and the people, I would say Cape Verde. I felt a little bit more open to talking to people in Cape Verde. Brazil, I'm open to talk to people too, but you have to kind of like, I don't know how to even explain it, man. All right, I'm gonna say it like this. In Cape Verde, I didn't feel like a stranger. In Brazil, you could kind of feel like a stranger. So if you talk to some, you could talk to people, but they have friendly people in Brazil. But Cape Verde, I just feel like I can talk to anybody, you know. So yeah, but they speak Portuguese, guys, and a lot of them don't speak English, so that could be the problem. Language barrier is definitely a problem, but once you learn the language, damn, I just realized this bracelet matched the outfit. I didn't even plan this. Y'all see this shit? This bracelet literally matched my sweater. Literally, same. Everything's the same colors: red, yellow, green, and black. Wow, impressive. But yeah, yeah, Botswana, Nambia, close to Angola. We are waiting. Madagascar, I heard is not good to go right now. I was actually gonna go to Madagascar the end of February or the beginning of March, but I'm not going anymore. I heard it's not good to go right now. Wait, maybe 2 months or so. So I'll go. But I definitely want to go to Madagascar. It's a small island, but man, it's a lot to do. Most beautiful women, I would say, I'm not naming it in order, just to let you know. So don't think this is in order. I would say South Africa, Brazil, South Africa, Brazil, Ethiopia, Cape Verde, Colombia. Like, I would say that. But I'm not saying in order. I'm just naming countries. Yeah, they beefing over there. That's why I'm not going. So, but I do want to check out. Since I'm going to Angola, I want to go Guinea-Bissau because the way Africa works is you can't really travel too far. Like for example, from Senegal to South Africa, costs more money than for me to be in the United States and fly to South Africa. Can you believe that shit? Can you, like, I'm not even making this shit up. I looked up the flights from Senegal to South Africa, and it costs more money from Senegal to South Africa than it does from United States to South Africa. I'm gonna put a this deserve one of these. It costs more money from Senegal to South Africa than from United States to South Africa. You got to get a double, and I ain't capping. When I saw that, I couldn't believe it. I was like, damn. I know it's the season because the most expensive time to fly is November, December, January. So I'm looking at flights in January and it's killing me. Right? But love your interaction with the people. Damn, who is that? Thank you. Damn, I wish I could see her. Oh, Lee. But anyway. Yeah, guys. So it costs more money to fly to Senegal to fly from Senegal to Cape Verde. Not Cape Verde, I mean from Senegal to South Africa than in the United States. So that means if I'm in the United States, it's cheaper to go to South Africa. And you're flying, you know how far it is to fly from the United States to South Africa? It's like 13 hours. From Senegal, it's probably like, I don't know, maybe 6 hours. And it costs more money in Africa than it is United States. Yeah, that's crazy. Mm-hmm. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the people that's watching. I'm gonna go on live stream early in the morning too. Tomorrow we're gonna do our early live stream. I'm gonna go to the gym and then come back from the gym and do a quick live. So we're gonna do an early morning live and we're gonna discuss Tanzania because I'm going to Tanzania. Nah, my channel got nothing to do with Vicky. That Vicky stuff happened way before my channel started having issues. It happened like that Vicky stuff is like 6 months ago. Last time I was in Kenya, a while ago. I can't remember when. Oh, I actually do know when. I was in Kenya a year ago. I just realized it because I went to Kenya in February. That was a year ago. So that Vicky, and for guys that don't know, I went to Kenya with Vicky, and people are saying that Vicky is the reason why, because I went to Kenya with her and there was a whole bunch of issue going on. That's the reason why my channel's been tripping. But my channel ain't tripping from that because that was a year ago. It don't take a year for them to do that. And this is just started happening like a month. Like not even a month, probably like 3 weeks. It just started happening. Like my channel is fighting for 10th place. Like, when you post a video, it goes from 1st to 10th. 1st is the top, 10th is the lowest in views. And every video, like the past 3 videos, have been fighting for 10th place. Yeah. Nah, but it has nothing to do with that. But I appreciate you looking out though, but it's not that. It's yeah. And then another thing is like my streams, my Premiere has been lagging. And it ain't me because I'm doing the same thing I always been doing. So when it lags, it makes people don't want to watch. It makes people like get off. I'm getting a lot of comments. I'm like, hold on a second, guys. Let's share the screen. Let's hold on a second. I might see if I can share my screen and go to watch this video. See where we at right now. How's this video doing? All right, it got 3.2 thousand views and 2 hours and 35 minutes. which is bad for my caliber. Let's go. Let's go see. Did you guys, anybody watch the video? I did a video in Senegal. Jollof rice. Did anybody? I know Rick Beasley. Did you see the video I did in Senegal with the one I dropped today? It's the jollof rice. Okay, you watch. Dan, you watching it now? Why you on Kick? Okay, you're doing a double. You must got dual monitors. I got to get dual monitors too, because when I do reactions, I want to see myself while I'm reacting. Okay, Chris, you watched it. Appreciate that. Yeah, that jollof rice was off the chain, man. I'm telling you, that was the best jollof rice I've ever had. Ever had. And I would have told them, regardless if it was not the best, I would have just told them, yeah, it's good, man. Damn, this thing is good, but I would not have said it's the best that I've had. It was good. Stacy, thank you. Stacy said I watched it. Appreciate that, Stacy. Yeah. But I don't know. They just been holding me back, man. Like even when I'm doing my premieres, I noticed that it doesn't go past 200 chat people in the chat. It's stuck at 200. Yeah. Who got the best? I already answered that, man. I really can't really. I answered it already, but I'm gonna tell you this. I really can't. The only reason why I'm saying Senegal is because I'm not big into spicy food. Like I can eat food with some hot sauce with a little bit of spice. I can eat food with a little bit of spice. But Nigeria got their jollof rice is very spicy. I can't enjoy it because it's so spicy. So for me, I would have to go with Senegal because it's spicy in Senegal, but it's a spicy that you can enjoy. For me, I'm not a big into spicy food. So that's the reason why I'm going with Senegal. But for you, you might be big into spicy food. So for you, it might be like, okay, um, you might like it better than Senegal because you're into spicy food. So just to answer your question, that's why it's hard for me to say which one because I'm automatically gonna go with Senegal because of this. Is I can take the spice. The spice in Nigeria, I can't take it. It's too spicy for me. Every time I go to a restaurant in Nigeria, the first thing I say is, "Give me the what you have that's not spicy," and they'll tell you this is not spicy, and the shit is still spicy, but it's not spicy to them. So yeah. I'm traveling to South Africa next. That's why I put "Let's Talk South Africa" in the comment section. Yeah, that's why I put that in the comment section. Not the comment section, the video title. So, guys, we got 7 more minutes. 7 more minutes, and we getting off. 7 more minutes, and we out of here. Hmm. 7 more minutes. And you know, Tariq Nasheed was in Senegal too. He was there while I'm there, but he just left. He left. Well, he didn't just leave. He left probably like 5 days ago, 5 6 days ago. But you know, Tariq ain't trying to do no. He not trying to like collab or nothing like that. I mean, he's more of a Twitter and Instagram and TikTok guy. He's not really a YouTube. So even if I did link up with him, it probably wouldn't have helped me that much anyway. Azure. I never had interest of going to China. But I do want to go to Japan. But then I've been getting a couple people that's telling me, "Oh, go check out China." So I'm debating, but I am gonna go to Japan because the plan was Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam, Philippines, and then Japan. In the 3 day 3 country tour in Japan. So like a quick month. I can't do 3 countries in 1 month. I need more time because guys, when I travel, I like to be out and about and really get to enjoy the country. So I can't do 3 countries in 1 month. I probably would do. I can see myself doing 3 countries in 6 weeks. Um, that would mean, what is that? 6 weeks, two, two, two. That's six. Yeah, six. Yeah, two, two, two is six, right? Yeah. So that means one country. Damn, a whole country in 2 weeks. That's crazy. That means 2 weeks in Ho Chi Minh, 2 weeks in Philippines, and then 2 weeks in Japan. Maybe I'll do that, or maybe I'll do 10 days in Ho Chi Minh, right? 2 weeks and 10 days in Ho Chi Minh, 2 weeks in Philippines. That gives me 17, right? No, that was gonna be 15. So that would give me an extra 10 days. That give me an extra 4 days. So that means I could do 2 weeks and 4 days in Japan. Yeah. So that means I could do like 19 days in Japan, which is good. Real good. And Kick, y'all kind of quiet today, man. Y'all watching, but y'all ain't talking. Um, I don't know. I am going to check out Gambia, but right now it's not. Gambia is not in the radar. I do want to go to Guinea-Bissau and Angola, so maybe I might check out Gambia. Maybe I'll fly into Senegal and then from Senegal fly to Gambia, and then from Gambia go to Angola, and then from Angola go to the next. Maybe I might do that. Yeah, I check out the nightlife, but man, me doing nightlife videos is gonna be tough. Like honestly, if I do nightlife now, it's probably gonna be on Kick. Nightlife is tough. It's night. I've been doing nightlifes and I've been having fun doing it, right? But the problem is they always demonetize me when I do nightlife. So by them demonetizing me when I do nightlife, it affects my channel. Scared to answer when he said people was asking anything. I don't know. I'm bro. Like, listen. Whoever asks questions, I'm doing multiple streams, so I'm reading both. So if I skip over one, don't get offended. All right. Just let us know when to tune in. Yeah. Plus the music copyrights. That's a killer, and a lot of people don't know that because when I'm doing nightlife and I'm going to like walking by somewhere and I put the different music, y'all get mad. They be like, "Oh, why you playing that music? Why you can't let the music play?" And they get mad, and some people even get like say, "Oh, I'm not watching. I'm logging off because you're playing other music." Like, bro, it's copyright. You can't. You have to play other music. You can't let the music play because it's copyright. So you got the copyrights, you got limited ads, you got losing monetization over it. It's just tough with these nightlife videos. That's why I slowed down on that because I'm not gaining anything from it. I love doing nightlife, and it was a point of time where I would do nightlife, and I didn't care if it got demonetized. I just wanted you guys to watch it. I was just happy that you guys watch it, and I can get some type of I can get some type of I can get some type of I can gain subs. I can't really talk about too much things because we're on it. So I can't, maybe when I'm on TikTok by itself, I can mention it, but I don't want to get into worse situation I am now. I'm right now I'm on probation. So we just don't know how long this probation gonna last. I'm hoping that it doesn't last more than 2-3 weeks. I'm hoping. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. This is the worst I've been in the past. I would say the way my videos are doing now, it's the worst it's been in like 2 years. Like right now, it's the worst it's been in like 2 years. So, but definitely on probation. They got like bots that hear certain words, and when you say that word, um, you know, they start listening. So yeah, love your nightlife. I know how. Yeah, man. I was doing it for the love. I didn't even care if I got demonetized, man. I was like, I don't care. I'm gonna just put it out for you guys. So that's why I was putting it out. But then I realized demonetization hurts my channel because it gives me a bad rating. So it makes them think it's kind of like if they can't make money off of you, then they don't treat you good. So those nightlives, they're not making money off of. And so it gave me a bad rating. It makes my channel look like a channel that's always getting demonetized videos. So that's why it's tough. That's why if I do nightlives, it'll be more kick, or I would do nightlives that are really, it's gonna be kind of lame because you can't really record a girl twerking. A woman could dance, but you can't like if she starts shaking her butt. And what women that dance that don't shake their butt in this day of age? So if they start shaking their butt or something, that's a problem. If someone's in nightlife kissing, that's a problem. Kissing is a problem. Little things like that, and that's tough because most people when you're in a nightlife, you're gonna dance, and most women they're gonna dance shaking their butt. It's just so it's gonna be tough to avoid that, and even if I do avoid it, or if I edit it out, it's gonna make the nightlife video very boring. People are gonna not really get the true feel and the true perspective of how that country really parties. They're gonna think it's lame and it's boring because the women are not really dancing the way they're supposed to. So it sucks. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it. Thank you, man, for calling me the real deal. Maybe I'll do it, but I'll just let people know, hey, unfortunately, I got to cut some scenes, but hopefully, you guys can use your imagination. I see more YouTube videos come up before yours, and I follow you. I know, man. I don't know what's up. I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm just gonna wait until my turn pops up again. But something is definitely going on. I could tell you this though: try to unsubscribe and resubscribe, and then hit the notification bell. So basically, unsubscribe to my channel, resubscribe, and hit the notification bell. Try that because I think when you do that, it resets. It resets like you're just subscribing to me, and it might start pushing me again to your page. Now I don't mute it. I just have to put different music. Like I won't mute is gonna make it look real boring, but like I would have to put different music while it's playing. Yeah. What's going on, BB Keys? Oh, your face look very familiar. Are you Arnella? You look like Arnella. I think it's Arnella. But your face look like somebody that follows me on YouTube. Yeah, I don't see your videos much more. Thanks, Tone. You just got to go to my channel. Go to my channel. I have a video about jollof rice. Just go to the channel. You don't have to watch it if you're too busy, but like go on there, unsubscribe, resubscribe, and then hit the notification bell. and then hopefully you'll get the notifications. Hopefully, that's the only thing I can say. But if you don't get the notifications, just remember I always put videos out on Thursdays and Sundays. Even though I put a video out today, the reason why I put it out today because I didn't put it out Sunday. So Thursdays and Sundays you're going to see videos. So if you don't see anything, just get back on. All right, guys, let me go ahead and get off of YouTube. Stay on Kick for another 5 minutes.